And now, from that beautiful city, Melbourne town, where there's a whole heap of nobody, it's that incredible award ceremony from Keep Victoria Beautiful, the Sustainable Cities Awards Ceremony. Introducing your host, Charlie Ranger. No, you guys. No one. Oh, hi. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Keep Victoria Beautiful Sustainable Cities Awards. My name is Charlie Ranger, and it is my pleasure to be your host tonight. And let me start by saying thank you all for not coming. It's a lot safer that you all ignored the invitations and instead stayed home. Feels just like my 9th birthday party, actually. But on the bright side, that taught me resilience, and I think we've all got a heap more of that in the last 6 months. On behalf of the board of Keep Victoria Beautiful and our guests, we acknowledge the Indigenous communities as the first owners of this country. We recognise the important ongoing role that Indigenous people have in our community and pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. We would like to give a huge thank you also to everyone who made this year's awards possible. Now, I'm about to list a lot of names, so if the people mentioned can just raise their hands when you hear your name so that the people next to you on the couch know who you are, that'd be great. It makes it feel like a real award ceremony that way. So let's thank the KVB board, Dick Gross, Enzo Brusella, Kirsty Richards, John Valstro and Carly Wickington, KVB CEO Sabina Wills, our judges Robbie Ray, Brian Winch, Caitlin Burns, Jeremy Seward, Katie Mee and Magella Clark, mayors, councillors and CEOs of urban councils. Thanks to all the KVB team, especially Emma White, who steers the awards ship so well. Big thanks to Gary Mogford, Samuel Lawson and Anton Tejada. Keep Victoria Beautiful welcomes their partners and sponsors of this year's Sustainable Cities Awards. The 2020 Sustainable Cities Awards are funded by the Victorian Government through the Community Support Fund and Awards Online. I would now like to welcome the Minister for Energy, Environment and Climate Change, the Honourable Lily D'Ambrosio, to say a few words. Lily? Lily, where are you? That's right, pre-recorded.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for welcoming me. It's great to connect for these important awards, even if we can't be in the same room together. I would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which I am standing and the traditional owners of all communities who may be joining us online today. I pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging and any who may be here amongst us today. Victorians do fantastic work in our urban areas to keep them clean and beautiful and to protect the environment. It's great that we have organisations like Keep Victoria Beautiful and the Sustainable Cities Awards to support and celebrate this crucial work. While 2020 has presented many hurdles, the Keep Victoria Beautiful team and the entrants rose to the challenge, taking the awards online. All the presentations, judging and today's events have been done virtually. Despite this, the number of entries almost doubled. Thank you to everyone who's continued to keep our urban areas clean and beautiful. And thank you to the award organisers and entrants for being so nimble and still staging the awards this year. For me, one of the highlights of 2020 has been launching the Victorian Government's $300 million 10-year waste and recycling plan, Recycling Victoria, back in February. It will transform our recycling sector to deliver a waste and recycling system all Victorians can rely on. Some of its key features include a 4-bin household recycling service for all, a container deposit scheme, a Waste Act and a Waste Authority. As well as the obvious environmental benefits, it will be good for business and job creation right across the state. We're also helping local communities and councils to get involved in wasting less and recycling more. Given the work all of you have done this year, you would have first-hand experience of the amount of used drink containers littered in Victoria. It makes up 47% of all the state's litter. A container deposit scheme will halve that by 2030. Congratulations to this year's winner for your outstanding efforts and to all those who have participated in some way in this year's Sustainable Cities Awards. Thank you to all the volunteers, from entrants to judges and everyone in between. This would not have happened without you.
Thanks, Lily. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we will list all finalists, then announce the highly commended and the winners in each category. Beginning with the Council Awards, we'll then move on to the Community Awards and finally conclude with the prestigious Sustainable Cities Award for 2020. Now, the first award tonight is Energy. It recognises any council project that shows leadership and innovation in conservation, production and distribution of energy. Here are the finalists. I actually live in the city of Stonington, so if they win this thing, nothing sus, promise. And the winner of this year's Energy Award is the City of Casey for the Casey Aquatic and Recreation Centre ARC Energy Savers. Numerous efficiency improvement projects have been undertaken at Casey ARC since 2012. Between 2011 and 2019, they've achieved a 39% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, resulting in 1,200 tonnes of greenhouse gas emissions being saved annually, making it one of the most energy efficient aquatic leisure centres in Australia. Congratulations, guys. The next award we have is for our environment category. This award recognises any council project that protects, restores and prevents damage to the natural environment. And here are your finalists. I do think it's great to see the City of Monash in there with the B's and C's program. And here I was thinking that was just a conversation parents had to have with their kids. This award has 5 finalists that have been highly commended. And they are the City of Port Phillip, Alma Park Stormwater Harvesting Scheme, Moonee Valley City Council, Sustainability Champions, City of Casey, Integrated Water Management, Melton City Council, Innovation in Large-Scale Passive Street Tree Irrigation, and Port Phillip Summer Rangers, Summer Ranger Program. This year's environment winner is City of Monash Bees and Seeds Kit. In response to COVID and social distancing, Sustainable Monash found a way to engage with their community through the delivery of 450 bees and seeds kits that encourage connection with nature and celebrate the opportunity to slow down with time in the garden. I'm also happy to report many conversations between parents and children have been had as a result of this program. The next award we have is for litter, and here are our finalists. Now, this award recognises a council project that takes action to address their local litter issues within the council area. This award has one highly commended, and they are the City of Monash Clayton Zone Project. And this year's litter winner is the City of Casey Bollard Cameras Catching Illegal Dumpers. And to celebrate, we've thrown their award in the bin. The City of Casey developed a simple and innovative piece of technology that discreetly captures information about people illegally dumping rubbish, which reduced waste and illegal dumping. Congratulations, City of Casey. Now, this next award is for waste. Here are your finalists. This award recognises projects that focus on how councils minimise what goes into landfill. This award has 2 highly commended finalists, and they are Bayside City Council, Food and Green Waste Service, and City of Monash, War on E-Waste. The Waste Award, however, has 2 winners, because we didn't want to waste it. The winners are the City of Port Phillip, the Glass Recycling Trial, and City of Stonington, the Great Summer Clothes Swap. The Glass Recycling Trial was rolled out to 180 homes and 4 public park areas in the City of Port Phillip, South Melbourne and Albert Park, giving residents an opportunity to further invest in their recycling efficiency. The Great Summer Clothes Swap was held at the Malvern Town Hall in Feb. Over 480 swappers attended and more than 1,500 items of clothing changed hands. There were talks and educational programs helping people reduce, reuse, recycle and renew. Excellent work, guys. I'm just going to take some notes. Great. The next category is Heritage and Culture. And here are your finalists. This award recognises any council project that displays outstanding commitment to the conservation and celebration of a community's heritage and culture. And this year's winner is The City of Stonington Heritage Strategy and Action Plan 2018-2029. This program ensured the protection of over 2,000 properties, development of heritage design guidelines, and the restoration of council-owned assets including the Malvern Town Hall, Chapel off Chapel, and Harold Holt Swim Centre, to name but a few. It also established the Stonington History Centre at Northbrook and the publication of the Stonington Thematic Environmental History 2009. Well done, guys. And now for the Indigenous Culture Award. This award recognises a project that displays outstanding commitment to the conservation and celebration of the rich, diverse culture of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Now, this year only had one entry, but there's no doubt that they are a well-deserving winner, and they are the Bunwarung Land and Sea Council and City of Port Phillip, Wiakon Delinya. With enthusiasm, this team worked alongside the City of Port Phillip and their outstanding staff to carefully plan and realise a groundbreaking event on Australia Day. Working together, they turned a community aspiration into a positive reality and demonstrated the organisation's commitment to bringing all Australians together. Whew! It's thirsty work. Ah, so refreshing. Cats, I mean. The next award is Social Wellbeing, and here are your finalists. This award recognises any council projects that contribute to an accessible community with resilient, healthy, and happy people. The Social Wellbeing category has a highly commended entry, and that is Moonee Valley City Council Union Road Streetscape Improvements, Age-Friendly Streets. And this year's Social Wellbeing winner is the City of Ballarat. Be kind. Be Kind Ballarat was in response to the COVID crisis and aimed to bring out the best in people, to celebrate and encourage kindness. This campaign has reached over 2 million people and brought a whole heap of happiness with it. Awesome work, you guys. But now for something completely different. We cross live to a definitely not pre-recorded grown man who plays with Lego, Jimmy Eaton, with some exciting insights into sustainability. Jimmy, how are you enjoying tonight's awards?
Why, thank you, Charlie. And how did you know it was my birthday? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a fully grown adult that still plays with Lego, and I'm here to take you on a deep dive into sustainability. As our population grows and pressure builds on our planet's environment and its resources, there's never been a more important time to think about what we can do to be sustainable. Sustainability is more than just eating your dinner over the sink so you don't have to do the washing up, or wearing your pyjama pants in a work Zoom meeting to save on the laundry load. It's about looking at how we can maintain an ecological balance in the pursuit of global environmental sustainability, acting responsibly now so our planet can be enjoyed by the generations of tomorrow. Sustainable Cities is all about recognising the positive actions taken by communities to protect and enhance their local environments. So, to pay tribute to all the incredible work that you guys are doing to keep your city sustainable, I'm going to embody sustainability with a sustainability challenge. Wikipedia defines sustainability as maintaining an ability at a certain rate or level. So for my challenge, for the next 30 minutes, I'm going to balance on this 3-foot pole on one leg. Using the ancient art of circular breathing, I am going to sustain the note of middle C. All whilst writing a sonnet to sustainable cities. What can possibly go wrong? Brilliant. Just brilliant. Well, back to you in the studio, Charlie. My sustainability challenge begins in 3, 2, 1.
Thanks, Jimmy. Just taking some notes. But as my grandmother used to say, if you're on one leg and humming, well, there's no stopping you now, sport. We'll check back in with you later. Now for the next part of our evening, the Community Awards. Our first Community Award tonight is for education, and here are all the amazing finalists in this category. Now, this award is for any educational campaign or program that results in empowerment and behaviour change that builds community. And this year's education winner is Athol Road Primary School Environmental Education. Brian Hunter undertook the role of Environmental Education Specialist Teacher in 2012, establishing and operating urban farms, wetlands, Indigenous forests, desert gardens, and more recently with the nature playground and soon to be operational school farm. The overall outcome has demonstrated tremendous positive experiential learning for all students from foundation to year 6. Brian, you're like the best teacher ever, yeah? You're even better than Robin Williams in that movie about poets and stuff. Well done, Brian. Let's move on to our next award. And it's the Community Award that recognises any project that leads towards a stronger, more resilient and thriving community or economy. I love seeing the Tiny House Community Garden in there as a finalist. Tiny community gardens obviously burst into the public domain around the time Boost Juice started selling wheatgrass. And this year's community winner is Fair Share, transforming surplus food into nutritious meals. Last year, Fair Share rescued more than 1 million kilos of food that may otherwise have gone to waste in Melbourne and cooked 1.38 million meals. COVID may have thrown a spanner in the works, but Fair Share wasn't going to be deterred. So they took that spanner, cooked it, and turned it into a nutritious meal. Some of that information may have been entirely made up, but not the part about them being amazing. Well done, you guys. Our next award is for environment, and the finalists in this category are... This award recognises projects that protect, restore, and prevent damage to the natural environment. The environment category has 2 highly commended finalists, and they are Hobson's Bay Wetlands Centre, connecting people to nature, and Bayside Earth Sciences Society Incorporated. What can 6 million years teach us? World famous fossil beds of Beaumaris Bay. And this year's environment winner is Southbank Sustainability Group, bringing positive, lasting change to our city's environmental footprint. Through green space activation and engaging, fun, educational activities, Southbank Sustainability Group delivered 94 garden beds, 500 plus plants, 20 educational workshops, 468 participants declaring long-term behavioural change, 120 kilograms food produced locally, 26.64 kilograms food-related greenhouse gas emissions diverted, and 100 kilograms of waste composted. And they did it all in one breath. That's some achievement. Our next award is Litter. Here are the finalists. This award recognises a project that takes action to address their local litter issues. Now, there was a bit of contention about this award. Some people thought it was rubbish and shouldn't be included. But then again, some people think puns are rubbish, and they're wrong too. The litter category has a highly commended finalist, and it is Yarra Riverkeeper Association polystyrene pollution in the Yarra River. This year's litter winner is Marine Mammal Foundation Marine Litter Project. MMF's Community Engagement Program, Marine Litter Project, will be delivered to community groups across Victoria. It is designed to highlight Victoria's marine environments and the marine mammals who share our home, increasing awareness of anthropogenic threats and demonstrate simple and effective actions for positive environmental stewardship. Anthropogenic, man. If I had $1 for every time I used that word. Our next award is Waste. This award recognises a project that focuses on minimising what goes into landfill. Like me holding on to used band-aids to use as sticky tape later on. That's a bit yuck, actually. These finalists have much better ideas. This year's Waste winner is Moon Rabbit. Together we can eliminate single use. Moon Rabbit Cafe is an environmentally innovative social enterprise cafe from Preston. In 2 years, they've prevented more than 30,000 disposable cups from going to landfill by exclusively offering mugs and repurposed jars for takeaway. They've also provided hospitality training to 40 youths with additional needs through their TTT, Tiered Training and Transition Program. As the saying goes, any rabbit that can hop to the moon is doing something right. That sounds like my grandma, who talked about standing on one leg and humming, but let's not go back to her. Our next award is Social Wellbeing. This award recognises any project that contributes to an accessible community with resilient, healthy and happy people. You'll notice there are 2 YMCAs listed here. Time to get up and dance, people. Follow my lead. YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. Anyone? Come on now. YMCA. Anyone? No one? Nah, that's fair enough. The social wellbeing category has 3 highly commended finalists, and they are Reverend K. Bruce Corbin, Grace Heart Community Church and Grace Heart Helping Hand Fund, Specialist Hoops, No One Gets Left Behind, Anne-Marie Polomeni, Pregnancy and Infant Lost Remembrance Day. This year's social wellbeing winner is Impact, delivering dignity with gifts and services. Impact is a volunteer charity committed to making a difference to Victorian women and children fleeing extreme violence at home. Their reach has extended to include regional centres with 2,000 bags of love being packed twice yearly in partnership with Victoria Police, Glen Ira College and ACU Ballarat. Amazing work there from Impact. Our next award is Young Legends. There's a lot of young legends in this category, and all of them deserve legendary status. This award recognises an individual or group of people, all 25 years or younger, who demonstrate outstanding contribution to any of the categories. The Young Legend category has some highly commended finalists, and they are Jonathan Law, Partnerships for a Greener Future, Samuel Hyde, Student Wellbeing Action Team, Mia, Libby and Lily, Youth Climate Emergency Activists. And this year's Young Legend winner is Libby Fisher, Libby's Koala and Wildlife Crusade. Aged just 10, Libby took a trip with her family to Queensland that included a visit to the Australia Zoo. It was there she fell in love with koalas. Through a variety of initiatives, she has raised over $50,000. The money raised supports volunteer wildlife carers and rescuers. Libby's motto is, no voice is too little, no hands are too small to help. Libby, you are dead set an absolute legend. All right, everybody, we've done a lot of sitting, we've done a lot of talking, and by that I mean I've done a lot of talking, but you've done a lot of listening. Time to get up out of your chairs and have a stretch. We're going to get that blood flowing, okay? Here we go. We're going to do a bit of a stretch, just like they do at conferences and school assembly, yeah? Okay, here we go now. Okay, good stuff, guys, good stuff. Let's just get the blood flowing. Let's start small. Chuck in a couple of jelly wrists and a raspberry if you want. Just chuck in a raspberry. And we'll start to take it up nice and slow. Nice and slow. Here we go. Going over the top. Oh, look at the bridge. Make a bridge over the water. Over the water. Oh, that's a pinch. Okay, just take it back down. Just go at your pace. If you need to, just go at your pace, yeah? Let's get the breath flowing too. Blood flowing, breath flowing. That's what I always used to say. Nice guys. Make sure you got space. And we're just going to finish off with something I like to do from my aqua aerobics days, and it's the knees up. Okay, knees up. Oh, I feel so coordinated when I do this. And knees up. And just don't kick the person next to you in the head. Of course, duh. And knees up. Awesome, guys. That's all I wanted. Okay, we can sit back down now. Get back into it. I'll see you soon. Whew. I feel better. And I'm sure you guys do too. Charlie. Oh. Sayonara, Cappy Cap. I'd now like to present these next 2 prestigious awards. The Keep Victoria Beautiful Gift Fund was established to provide financial assistance to encourage and support community groups to initiate new community projects. Each year, the Gift Fund provides financial support of $1,000 to 1 or more grassroots projects that are in the planning stage and that will deliver sustainability outcomes, or reduce litter, or build capacity in local communities. KVB is proud to be supporting this year's recipients. And the recipients of this year's KVB Gift Fund Award goes to Natured Kids, Nature Play Every Day, Network West, Sewing Scrubs, building the fabric of community in the West. Berwick Lodge Primary Sensory Garden and Augmented Reality. The Plastic Runner, running for cleaner trails. Up next, we have the Dame Phyllis Frost Award. The winner of this award will be an individual who demonstrates the following: years of involvement and contribution to their community, actively being involved in protecting and enhancing their local environment, evidence of leadership and guidance of others within and outside of their community, and current or past participation in Keep Victoria Beautiful programs. If your nominee isn't chosen this year, you or your nominee could be chosen in a future awards event. And this year's Dame Phyllis Frost recipient is, drumroll please, Andrew Kelly! Thank you, random hand. Andrew is the Yarra River Keeper and is Melbourne's foremost expert. He became keeper in 2014, following on from the founding river keeper, Ian Penrose. Together, Ian and Andrew have built an organisation with a reputation for both on-the-ground environmental stewardship and water quality protection, as well as advocacy and education. Andrew recently published the book Willem, a Birrarung story, which he co-authored with Aboriginal Wurundjeri elder Auntie Joy Murphy. And now, it's time to move on to something a little bit crazy, but a little bit fun. We have to check in with our man on the ground, Jimmy Eaton. Jimmy, how you doing?
Oh, my stars, I've completed the challenge! Although I can no longer feel my legs, I'm pretty sure I've completed my balancing challenge and my humming challenge. And as I have no idea how to get down, I'll deliver my third part of the challenge from up here. An ode to sustainability. Many things in life are often unattainable, but one thing we can all achieve is making cities more sustainable. We must maintain a global balance, not make our planet whinge, or our precious resources will vanish like my fringe. It's like staying at an Airbnb and getting a good star rating. Don't leave a mess for future guests, it will be devastating. So thank you for all your hard work and listening to my ditties. You're all dead set legends for making sustainable cities. Whoa! I'm okay. Back to you, Charlie.
Thanks, Jimmy. It's like my grandma used to say, if you complete a task, it means it's done. I never listen to grandma all that often. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Sustainable City of the Year Award. This is what we've all been waiting for. Your nominees for this year are the City of Bayside, the City of Casey, the City of Monash, the City of Moonee Valley, and the City of Port Phillip. And to announce the winner, please welcome Claire Kiley, DELP's Regional Director for the Hume region.
Hi everyone, it's just fantastic to be here. And I'm really glad that we've been able to do this year, even though we're doing it virtually and we can't be present together, but it's still fantastic. As you've heard from the Minister, the Victorian Government is so proud to fund these awards, and we've been so thrilled to see really high volume of applications and the amazing standards that have been set by communities across Victoria. I've got the wonderful privilege of announcing the winner, and it's fantastic to announce that the winner for the 2020 Sustainable Cities Award for Victoria is the City of Monash. Congratulations, you've done a fantastic job. Your application was amazing and your community must be so proud of you. Well done.
Thank you, Claire and Monash. Go team! I went to Monash University for like a year in 2008, so I feel like that was a real team effort, you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure not having you here, but I sincerely hope that you feel deserving and rewarded. The incredibly hard work you do isn't justified by an awards night with a room full of people and bright lights and a few too many glasses of the cheeky bubbly stuff. Sure, that's lovely, but the real acknowledgement of your work comes every day through the positive change you make in your community. I would like to thank and congratulate every single one of our entrants, and to all the winners and finalists that we announced tonight. Your projects have been inspirational. On behalf of Keep Victoria Beautiful, I would like to give a big thank you to all those who have helped to make tonight's event very special, including the Victorian Government, who provide funding for the 2020 Sustainable Cities Awards through the Community Support Fund, and also all of our remarkable volunteer judges. Thank you to everyone for being a part of the Sustainable Cities program. We've had an amazing time. We hope you have too. And until next year, guys, congratulations and good night.